Hey guys, all right. Welcome back to another video. It's Lost in Translation. So here, look, I got a treat for you today. It's Cage. I don't know if a lot of you know about Cage, but he is a. Hold on, let me make sure my camera's good. Okay, cool. Cage is a dude who came out around the same time as Eminem, but they were like two white rappers coming up, so they go back. Eminem references Cage a lot in his early work. So it's funny. You have Cage. You had Copyright. High and Mighty, the dude that was with Killer Mike with Run the Jewels, who's out now, famous. There was some other white underground rappers. A guy named Necro. A few of them. So there was all these ones that would Raw the Rugged Man. Anyways. So Cage is a dude who spits bars, man. He's always been very eccentric with his raps. He's crazy. So this Agent Orange is a reference to the movie of Stanley Kubrick, which I gotta be honest, I've never seen the movie Agent Orange, but this song is kind of like an ode to that movie of Stanley Kubrick's Agent Orange. So check it out. Let's get started.
There was me, Alex, and three of my mans, all supposed to meet at the Corova Milk Bar. The Corova Milk Bar couldn't afford its liquor license, so it sold milk plus drink rum, or Synthamask. It would sharpen you up for a bit of the old ultra-violence, which plagued our minds for the evening.
So I'm assuming all of this is from Agent Orange, like different parts of that movie and stuff. I told you, like I said, I haven't seen it, but I'm assuming that this is all relevant to
So kiddies, death for all. Right. Against the machine like rage. Bitches say I hate you, Cage, after circle jerks.
I'm against the machine like rage. Rage against the machine. That's pretty obvious metaphor.
I wash my hands off and do dirt. Sit with a smirk, plus happy to stir. Fuck the first two bitches like dogs, and I jacked off on the third. I'm obvious oblivion, but that's my science. Fuck your head up like cornrows put in by blind giants.
Man, I'm obvious oblivion, and that's my science. Like, that's a crazy contradiction of itself. It's a obvious oblivion. Like, if you're oblivious, you don't know what's going on, and something that's obvious wouldn't be oblivious. But he's saying obvious oblivion, that's my science, meaning he has figured out a way to walk those two lanes perfectly. And then he says, I'll fuck your head up like cornrows put in by blind giants. Again, he is an abstract thinker. It's crazy. Dope metaphors. We'll run that back.
Like dogs, and I jacked off on the third. I'm obvious oblivion, but that's my science. Fuck your head up like cornrows put in by blind giants. Haven't been with it since the last corpse kid. It wore a bloodstained smile and told the cop he did it. Of course, the most raw throughout the 914-1094. Got you be shook like.
So he said that, of course, the most raw throughout the 914-1094. I used to live in New York in 97. I heard this around 99, 2000, maybe a little bit after. 99, I'd say 99, 2000. And my area code was 914. So when I heard that he's throughout the 914-1094, I was like thinking, that's crazy. Like that he has to be from around where I was. And turns out I worked in Yonkers. I lived around that area. That's where he's from, Yonkers. And he says 914-1094. 1094 is his zip code. Mine was 10952. So I knew it was something, again, where we were in the same area. So I was up in Rockland County, New York, right around the area where he was in Yonkers, New York, and I worked in Yonkers, and it's crazy I would commute. So I thought it was cool later hearing that. I was like, man, 914, that sounds familiar.
Pour beer out for yourself because you're walking dead. I'll burn your house down like a fucking talking head, and get high like fuck and pick apart my brain. Dissections made mentally cause infections, break you with inventions, sick intentions. Most MCs lost in my sentence. I'm strictly be on it back, come and get me. Hemotoken left from a lick like a hickey. Leak smoke got me ready to murder a rookie. Killers on your block tucking they dicks like Tootsie. Come and witness.
Tucking they dicks like Tootsie. That's an old reference from an old movie of a dude, Dustin Hoffman, dressed up like a woman to see what it would be like to work as a secretary in the workplace. It's called Tootsie. That's a crazy old reference, but yeah.
Killers on your block tucking they dicks like Tootsie. Come and witness what your shit miss. Watch the Glock kiss. Little sis wetter like a Baptist. Inconvenience. Dilemma like sitting on Venus with no shuttle. Treeless. Try and pick apart some major orange perception. Catch frontal lobe damage and not manage correction. I smell leech smoke left by the anonymous. Beats brought back to life die when I'm embalming this. Come around and get your ass shot to clusters. I'ma play the engines with the arrows, you be custards. Back, I ride up on ya. Divorce your head and neck and scalp it. Ripple for your flesh and make an outfit.
So you can see how his brain thinks different. Rip off all your flesh and make an outfit, you know. I will play the arrows, you be custard. He connects dots like, you know, Custer's last stands when the Indians slaughter him. You know, he puts together a bunch of stuff. It's really crazy. You gotta just pay attention to what he says because he's different.
People said his brain was infected by devils.
You hear that? You hear that? People said his brain was infected by devils. He's famous for using that, and so is Jizza from Wu-Tang, and it's from a movie called Shogun, like a kung fu movie, Shogun, and a lot of people have sampled that.
His brain was infected by devils. People said his brain was infected by devils.
It just shows how cool it was, where you could have a hook that was nobody on it, no female on it. It wasn't catchy. It was just someone scratching like a sample or something. I love the days of hooks where it was someone scratching a sample.
Infected by devils. People said his brain was infected by devils. People said his brain was infected by devils. People said it.
Meanwhile, check out his dope ass artwork. You know what I mean? Like, look at that shit. Movies for the blind. That just shows you how crazy Cage was. Movies for the blind. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of concept is that in itself? Just take a minute. Think about that shit. Movies for the blind.
That his brain was infected by devils. People said his brain was infected by devils.
I survived abortion. Got mushed in that canister-shaped coffin till stolen from the garbage I was tossed in. Instead,
I survived abortion. Got mushed in that canister-shaped coffin and saved from the garbage I was tossed in. I think that's what he says. Man, like, I'm telling you, he just thinks out the box.
I survived abortion. Got mushed in that canister-shaped coffin till stolen from the garbage I was tossed in. Instead, snatching cream like links, blow shotguns through the sky, making ETI shit. See me twist and leap with my peeps from psychiatrics. Get high, run up in your crib and fuck your mom's backwards. Lost in the dust, don't give a fuck about dangerous. I'm in it for the whip, plus the cream in the head. Rush, ready to bust any trick that talk slick. Know a crew of devils in my head that force me to walk with. Death in my pocket for the curious. At your execution, see 12 faces of Jesus in your jury. This orange agent, shit on a vagrant.
See 12 faces of Jesus in your jury. Man, I'm telling you, this.
Caught you in the alley by yourself, then left your head vacant. Dare you sample some of the stress in my life? Giving MC brain surgery with butterfly knife. For all you cunts that try to spit with your bitch click behind ya. Wake up in the morning with a horse head beside ya.
That's one of my favorite lines. He says, for you punks that want to spit with your bitch click behind ya, wake up in the morning with a horse head beside ya. That is a Godfather reference. Those who don't know, wake up with the fucking horse head beside him. Bloody favorite racehorse. Boom.
Dukes is just the cherry on top. Spending G's on quacks to try and fix my clock. I caught the quick lock, bugging in the institution. Whatever sanity was left, caught the execution. Psychological pollution. They sticking me with Dorazine solution. Shooting at the sky looking for godly retribution. And I can almost see clear. I start bugging like an insect and lay larvae in your ear. Agent Orange.
I start bugging like an insect and lay larvae in your ear.
Stomping on MC Corp, slim, surf a body part. While murder scenes abstract art. Split your sweet bread, send some horror show with infrared. Boots get planted in chest, death for the misled. Lay him down for naps in the dirt, just like clockwork. Undress your ghost while your brain's taking a squirt.
People said his brain. People said his brain was infected by devils. People said his brain.
Yeah, man. Like I said, that's Cage. Agent Orange. If you don't know Cage, you should look him up. He has a whole bunch of dope stuff. He's dope. I'm gonna be doing all these other people. Like I said, Cage, Agent Orange. Like and subscribe. That's another video from Lost in Translation. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, if you don't want to miss out on the dope stuff you've probably never heard in your life, I think you want to subscribe. Like, again, I'm going to hit you guys with the stuff you like and the stuff you know, the new stuff, but I'm going to show you some stuff I think you never heard of. I'm going to dig deep into I'm going to dig deep and put some stuff out that I think you've never heard and that you would appreciate, and stuff that, frankly, I give a fuck about, because otherwise I don't know. I got to stay motivated. So, again, Lost in Translation. Like, subscribe, hit the button, boom, and we out.